Hey guys, it's Coach Brian with NLP Online Training. We're back. We're breaking down the second quarter of Etiwanda versus Sierra Canyon. So far, it's a pretty close game. It's 18 to 17. So really close game. Let's see what they start off in. Screen's going crazy. Makes that pass, and it looks like they're going to run a UCLA set. And they ran this a little bit in this quarter. The only thing here is the spacing's poor. So anytime you're running a set, you want to have spacing so the defenders have to guard. So right now you got all these players in one area. So you'd be better off with Amari a little bit further over here. Maybe he slides out that way a little bit. So then we have open space, so that when he comes off the ball screen, that's going to eventually happen, he'd have a chance to get to the rim. But the way they're spaced right now, there'd be no chance for him to get to the rim. So he gets there. Now, that's actually a great pass. Let's go back. So they blitz the ball screen. So blitzing the ball screen, that's when the defender that's guarding the screener and the defender that's guarding the ball both double team, and for the most part they're trying to speed the offensive player up, make him make a bad decision. Now in that type of situation, any type of double team situation, you got to choose what you're willing to give up. So right now this is considered one pass away, so this defender needs to get up in the passing lane, and then this is considered about one pass away, so he needs to be up the 9. And then that means you have a defender way over here who's guarding a guy way over here, and you got a guy wide open in the middle of the floor. So when that happens, I would recommend this guy step all the way up and do what's called tag the roller. So this is the guy that's going to kill you. He won't hurt you if they have to throw a pass all the way from here, but he'll kill you if he catches it here and then he makes a pass over here. So let me show you what I mean. Makes a great pass. As soon as that pass gets there, you have 4 guys collapsing on the guy who caught it. So 4 guys are collapsing, which means you got 2 guys that are wide open. Like, it's not even close. They're wide open. Guys, I completely forgot to tell you. So this is actually really important. So this guy, there's a name for him. He's called the relay guy. In this situation, he is called the relay guy. So what is a relay guy? When there's a double team, there's going to be some rotations. The ball, when it comes out of the double team, the guy who catches that pass, he's the relay guy, because his job is just to get the ball to whoever's going to be open. Typically, that first pass that comes out is going to be easy to guard. That next pass is the one that's hard to guard. So when you catch a pass out of a double team, that means you're the relay guy. And so you should be looking to make a play, not necessarily shoot. Obviously, if you're wide open, then you shoot the ball. But if you're not wide open and they just doubled somebody, then somebody's wide open. So you got to look to make that pass. Back to our regularly scheduled program. So in my opinion, I thought this was a bad shot. Not that it's a terrible shot, but I thought he could have got a pass out for a better shot. And the result ended up being a miss. And so now we're in transition. We already know bad shots equal layups. So probably could have got something a little bit better in that situation. Could have got a wide open shot. So I would easily take that wide open shot over what they got. Nothing here. So I like the fact that he got them set up so they're not just randomly doing stuff. He's got them organized. But it looks like they're running the UCLA set again. So they make that pass. Now, in this situation, the spacing's a lot better. So the offensive player is way over here. So that means if he comes off this screen, well, let me show you. If he comes off the screen that's being set now, he'll have an opportunity to possibly get to the rim. If this guy steps up, it's a kick out for a shot. because the spacing is better. So you always got to maintain good spacing. It's always important that you maintain good spacing. That time the defenders, Bronny James, what he's reading is the big guy who set the screen. He's reading his man. So the big guy set the screen. His man's way back here. So that means when Bronny comes off this screen, he's going to be a little bit open for a shot. Now, I thought this was a good shot for a good shooter. It's a bad shot for a decent shooter, which I think Bronny is just maybe a decent shooter. Maybe he's a good shooter. I don't know. But, obviously he missed it. So, he probably could have got a better shot than that. But he read it right. So the guy's trailing him. He trailed him, so he ended up shooting the ball. So, I'm not mad at that shot. Kick out. That's the open guy, so I'm not mad at that shot. He's open. Only thing is, I would prefer, in my opinion, on this kick out. So they did a good job attacking, kicking. On this closeout, the big guy can't guard you. Put the ball on the floor and beat him off the dribble. So he's running at him. That should be a pump fake. You drive, somebody steps up, and you probably get a layup out of it. Or at least, you get one more touch, one more paint touch, and then a kick out. Looking for a foul, does not get it, and spends an extra second or so on the ground. You got to run. You got to run. You got to fly up the court. When you're the guy who shoots a questionable shot and the referee doesn't call a foul, you can't look at him and expect him to call something for you. You got to sprint back. It's a 5 against 4 right now, and that probably would have been a layup had he thrown a little bit better pass. So, got to do a better job in those type of scenarios. So the things that I do like, my defender, this is DJ Boston. He is sitting. He's ready. He knows this guy's a threat. He's sitting in a good stance. I would prefer his arm to be out just a little bit further. Use his length a little bit more to distract him. Looks like he's trying to force him towards the baseline. I know that because he's got his left foot up and then his right foot is back. So his left foot is up just a little bit. That means he's angling him towards the baseline. It's a big difference between angling him towards the baseline and just completely letting him drive straight towards the baseline. So right now he's forcing him like towards out of bounds this way, not just giving him the rim. So I think he's doing a good job of that. And there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Get that hand out there and make him shoot or pass over your length. But made a little bit of a mistake there because on this jab step, when a guy jabs right there, that jab step, you see DJ, he's gonna move to his right on the jab because he jabbed to the right, to the left. So DJ's moving to his right, but DJ should have been just backing up. If he backs up a little bit on the jab, he stays close enough to still contest the shot, but he doesn't get beat middle off the dribble. And then the other thing is there's just no contest. There's no contest. So in this situation, I don't like when my big guy, it becomes a guy that's trying to steal the ball all the time. I'd rather you slide your feet over and in fact, it's not even really your help, but you can't do that because you can easily pick up a foul doing that. But I would love to see DJ stay in front of the ball, number one, but then put your hands up. Gotta put your hands up. My guy over here, got a guy all the way over here who should have already been in the paint. He should already be 2 feet in the paint. All you gotta do is put your hands up and you can get a deflection or something. But, we get hardly any contest. So they got a decent look. I know he missed. They got a pretty decent look. Oh, so we got a no-no. This is a big-time no-no. So let's go over this. A lot of stuff here. For those that don't know, the ball is on the right side of the floor. So right side of the floor, which means the right side is the strong side. The ball side is the strong side. Ball side, strong side. This is considered the weak side because the ball is on the opposite side. So the weak side is on the left right now. Strong side is on the right. If you are guarding the man who's in the ball side corner or the strong side corner, you do not help out of the corner. You might bluff out of the corner, but you do not completely leave this guy and try to get a steal or gamble, because you will give up a wide open shot. You'll give up a wide open shot that nobody else can recover to get to. So you need to stay home, or at the most bluff when you're helping out of the strong side corner. Now the weak side corner, where's the weak side corner? So let's say this guy's actually running out this way, so that would mean he's guarding the guy who's going to the weak side corner. So he should be head under the rim and help. And just so happens when he takes off, he's trying to get a steal. He's not trying to just stop him. He's trying to get a steal. And so what happens is he's being greedy and he does too much. We already had help. I mean, we didn't need any more help because we already had help, a bigger guy standing right there. We already had second rotation down here. So we had help. And now we get a wide open shot because you gambled. And it's a big deal because that ties the score up. So you were winning. Now it's a tie game. It's a tie game. You got to do better than that. Ooh, I like that. I like that. So number 4, for those of you that don't know, so that's what a good screen looks like. So it's not about being bigger than the guy you're screening. Number 4 has his feet nice and wide. He's got his arms low. That base is strong. He's using his chest. He's leading out with his chest, trying to make sure he hits the guy. Now, that's a pretty big guy he's hitting, but he doesn't care. He's sacrificing his body to make sure his teammate gets open. And sure enough, his teammate gets open. But how did he get open? So you can set a great screen and still not get open. You can see the defender is trying to go this way around the screen. He's trying to get to the ball, the offensive player this way. Now, because he's doing that, the offensive player is going to do what's called flare or fade towards the corner. So on this screen, he has the option to, at this point, he has the option, and it's based on what the defender does. So the point guard and he are on the same page. So if he were coming around like he did, he would come up to here and start trying to back out that way. So he'll be a little bit more open on the catch. If the defender were to have come and trailed him around the screen, then that means he would curl. So curl means he would come off the screen and come off this way. So simple concept. He's just trying to stay away from the guy that's guarding him. And I thought the screener did a great job. I thought he flared or faded just a little bit. Got a good shot off. Back of the rim, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. Just didn't go down that time. If they're giving up shots like that, they're going to have a hard time tonight. So this is a picture-perfect fast break. So let's see who gets the rebound. All right, DJ Boston gets the rebound. So a typical fast break. You need somebody running this lane. You need somebody running this lane. You need somebody with the ball coming up the court. You need somebody that rim runs down the court. And you need somebody that trails. So he'll be back here with the ball handler. And that's pretty much every time. Pretty much every time. You need those components. So in this scenario, these two guys were right by each other. So 1, 2 were right by each other. So who rim runs? Well, who do you think's faster? We're trying to get down the court as fast as possible so we can attack. So of course, the guy who's a little bit faster is going to be the one that rim runs. And then that means you're the trailer. He's getting out to the wing. He's already on the wing. We're pushing the ball up the court, trying to score before the defense gets set up. So far, looks great, right? And sure enough, outran him through a perfect pass. That's a perfect pass. Now we get the dunk. It's good stuff.